Headphones ready. We good.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's Montgomery. And he is met quickly.
Oh, that's Miles and Towsy.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Major getting.
They go play action with Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the
I know. My niggas ain't progressing at all.
Completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Me too. I must got to get through 7,000 yards with Hurt.
1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case,
that's why I was intending for Hurts and Howell, because Howell's the same overall as this nigga for real.
Get that 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts.
What the fuck? My knee! Like, come on! But I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He's not starting. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, come on. He was wide the fuck open.
And down to the 45.
Fuck, man. Man, that's bullshit. He really threw that like that.
They'll run for the 1st time with Antonio
Gibson. Man.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So,
well, he sat there and fucking threw that like that.
You gotta find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I'm mad as fuck at that.
Mon looks to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time through the air.
That's bullshit. I'm real pissed at that. That's my fault, Sam Howard. I'll tell you that one.
A chance to convert that early turnover into points. They go play action here. Mon. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio
a fucking
Gibson,
shuffle pass.
his 14th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a first quarter.
He wasn't ready for that.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm mad as fuck about that fucking first pass. For real.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee.
Yeah,
he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Kansas City. Because they got a better one, better receiver.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That's fucking bullshit what Hurts did, my niggas.
So the ball down to
He threw it straight to you.
1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
On 1st down, it's Montgomery. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Montgomery running right. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's
Why would you stop?
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position, and even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Nigga Hurts first throw, somebody was wide open, he threw it straight to the defender.
After the sack, 2nd and 19. They'll set up a throw.
That's who I got watching for. Walking through.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, Hal, good fucking throw, Hal.
So
for real.
It's 7 now as they kick it away.
What happened to him on the running back?
In at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the
that was CJ's running back.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run the toss now with Gibson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Mond looks to throw on 1st down. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got some space.
That's my fault. That was my fault.
Touchdown, Washington. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression.
Right, every hole was open.
And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of Stevie behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
He's dangerous. Shakur dangerous.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Tim Suttle's a fucking bum.
7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, that was their third sack of the ball game. Second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Slide for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
I didn't even try to throw it there.
Right side.
Bro, I didn't even try to throw it there, my man.
Try to dial up the
oh my God.
It'll be 3rd down.
He was wide the fuck open.
To take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mond's throw complete there to Johnson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half.
You letting this fucking weak-ass quarterback kill it.
3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw again on 2nd down. Mond. That's out to the flat for Gibson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Mon. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Juwan Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Chase Young make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both teams currently making their final adjustments. We're getting ready for the second half. So we'll send it back up to FedEx Field and hand things back over to Brandon Gott.
This bum-ass quarterback is killing us. I can't believe this shit.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
They keep talking about Hurts starting in my comments. Hurts is a bum, my nigga. You just seen the first play, you just seen.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for him. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. Brings up 3rd down.
Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Gibson again. And this may be a carbon copy, as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Mond. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make this a second down.
At the 12-yard line.
Now again running right is Montgomery. Oh, it springs free.
Montgomery
loses it. And now who's got it? The
down.
defense does. They recover in the
You have to make sure.
end zone. So this will go as a touchback. And boy, you talk about going from jubilation to heartbreak, as that's a big turnover. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Fucking
He's
Steve
going to be
ball.
met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Playing Drake, King Bull.
Montgomery. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Gotta find you a quarterback. Gotta find me a quarterback.
Field now as they will send this one away.
Give me the Bills. I'll play anybody in the league for the Bills.
He'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line.
Give me the Bills. I'll play anybody with the Bills.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mond now off of play action. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Boy tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He ain't worse than him. Oh my goodness. 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 Oh my goodness.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The CD, I know it's just
What?
his second year.
My legs. He's right there wide open.
Flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about
Man,
it.
they didn't get hit. He just threw that duck.
Emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball, but remember, second
Yeah, he just threw it.
on the job training.
Ain't like he got hit to throw it. He just threw the fucking duck.
Getting negative or otherwise, and turn it
Skis
into
ball.
positives moving forward.
Kingsley Kiki there on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Bond going to throw it. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Yeah, right. That post was so there. We hit him right in his chest.
With a sack, and it goes
This nigga, the post was wide open.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Harry. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It's a 1st down and more for Gibson. There he goes left side. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 5. A huge play there for Washington. So you got the lead here in the 2nd half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Gibson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Mond. Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He's going to fire one. Deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Oh, look at the juke. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
They said incomplete.
For it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Washington.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mond out of the shotgun. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Juwan Johnson, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now back to throw.
Oh, he's running strap for strap with him there. Not happening.
And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I ain't got my plays or none. I'll take this last.
Throwing is Hurts. Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. Here's Hurts to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage.